Okay, we still gotta put the little retainer inside the hub, but it's time for me to take off the strut here. So first of all, this cover right here, you're gonna have to put this. Customer didn't buy this, but not necessarily, you don't need it. So we're gonna save this here, and no need to mark nothing. Okay, everything should fall. It's in spot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 12 millimeter, all of them, and what I'm gonna do is get the hard ones out first, and then I'm gonna move my camera down so we can see down below what's going on down there. Okay, so if you want to loosen this up, that should give you a better. Yep, definitely gonna remove this out of here, so give me a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna loosen this 17 millimeter. What that's gonna do is this bolt kind of sits underneath that. So let's put this is 17 millimeter, so this bolt kind of sits underneath that. The other side is loose too because I did the other side, so we're gonna let this sit right there. So pretty much our strut is ready to come out. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand down here. So one last bolt, let me loosen that. Oops. Almost hit that crazy fender hit right here. Got lucky. Okay, so if you push this up, and you should be able to take off this last bolt, and your whole strut should come out. Okay, my caliper, remember my stupid caliper was sitting there. Forgot about that. I'll let that guy sit there. There it is, comes with the sway bar linkage. We got this baby out. Okay, time for us to go over there and assemble a new one. Okay, we're gonna put the strut together. Okay, so first of all, this is the retainer that's gonna go there. Okay, so this is the part number on this guy. If you guys need it, I'll read you this. 44348 T2 Apple 001. So this is what it looked like. So the open end is gonna face bottom, and I'm gonna just hammer that there. So I'm gonna leave this to the side. I'm gonna just hammer that. You're just gonna tap it softly and put that on last. Okay. So now it's time for us to do our strut. I gotta get the old strut. Okay, so here's my old strut. So this thing twists on the top, so that's how that goes. So first of all, this is smaller than a notch here. So part number, the strut comes, the back is kind of ripped inside here, all this. So it will tell you left side here, okay? You can also put it right next to it. You see this hole right here, how it is square. This is where ABS clips in, and this is what it looked like. This strut here is it's a two-way shock. Okay, put it that way. It can go down. It can also come up, stop there, and then it will absorb the impact the other way around, and it will go back down. Okay, so it sits like kind of halfway. It absorbs both way, which is tough to put on the strut machine. Okay, so we're gonna assemble this baby together. You got this little dampener here. So this baby just simply, part number is gonna be the same right and left. 51722-T2 Apple 01. That's the part number for that. This baby goes in just like that. Okay. Next one, what we have here, we're gonna put this on the spring. Okay, we need to figure out which spring we're gonna be using here. Okay, so customer bought a spring here. I just want to see if this spring is correct. Okay, and I told the customer, first of all, this thing has red, blue, blue, red. As you can see right here, blue. You can see a little bit of blue, but the other ones are gone. You can see a little bit of red. And I just want to see if this sits the same way. Okay, so this guy sits just like that. Okay, so this is where this angle is. See this base right here? This is where this sits at. So we need to find one more piece. Okay, that's this piece right here. This is the bottom base. 5. Can we see this? Can the camera see this? All this? So, are we in recording? Yep. So 51684 dash Thomas 2 Apple 02. So there's another part attached. They're the same part number. That was for the other side, the right side. So this little guy, spring part number on the spring here is, it's a different spring from right and left. 51406 Thomas 2 Apple 11. So this is the left side spring, okay? I'm gonna remove this now. We don't need that. So this, remember, red, blue is in the bottom. So this guy is gonna go in just like that, okay? So let's just assemble this guy right now. So this is gonna go in. I did this thing in 20 minutes on the other side, okay? So you gotta have everything together. A lot of people don't need to buy this, so because these plastic, if you want to go ahead and buy it, so it's gonna have to sit at the edge right there, just like that, and just twist it. There you go. Put some WD-40 on it, and it should move around easier, okay? So this little base is gonna go through the little hole right here on the strut here. So throw some grease in here, and that should stick right in. So that's that, okay? We need another piece, another plastic piece, which was this guy right here. A lot of backs. So part number on this, right and left, might be different. Make sure you check with your parts department dealer. 51403 Thomas 2 Apple 01. That's the part number there. Okay, so this baby is gonna go on the other side. I'm gonna stick this in, and you're gonna twist it, and it's gonna stop right over here, okay? Right over here. So once it goes in, and like I said, WD-40 might help you a little bit, or it might not help you, but try to get it to the very end. It's gonna touch down right there, just like that. That's the base of it. So that's that. Okay, our spring is ready, our strut is ready. Strut mount. Part number on the strut mount is 51670 dash Thomas 3 Victor, V like Victor, dash, so it's Thomas 3 Victor dash Apple 01. I'm gonna read that again. 51670 dash Thomas 3 Victor Apple 01. Okay, right and left might be same, okay? So that's our strut mount right there. You can't go wrong, okay? So next step is this bearing, okay? This guy, I don't even show you guys the part number here. 51726 Thomas 3 Victor Apple 01. I'm not sure if that was the part number or was it this one right here. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. Make sure you get all the parts. So this goes in first, okay? This goes in first. And after that, we got another part here, 51688 Thomas 2 Apple dash Apple 01. This is like a little base. It's like a sandwich. So strut mount, little turning bearing there. Doesn't need to be greased. It already has grease inside. This got a little lip, so it can't be metal to metal. So it sits in there just like that. Okay, and then all this sits like this. Where does it sit? It doesn't matter because it spins, okay? And your strut is only gonna go one way. Okay, so just stick that on, and we're gonna go compress on this on our compress machine, and then I'm gonna give you details how I compressed it, and we're gonna put this guy in. So this customer did buy bolts. So a lot of bolts in here. Let me get these bolts out. And so all these bolts, these are for the top. I'm gonna put these in, but I only need right now, the bolt I need is the top bolts for the strut. 90213 Sam Jack 6004. This is the nut. I meant nut, not the bolt. And this is where this goes in. There you go. Alright, I'll meet you guys on the strut machine. Welcome to the disaster side of my shop. Anyways, we're gonna put this baby on the strut machine right here. So what I like to do here is I like to try to grab this from the very bottom. That way there's no issues. Okay, so, but we do need to adjust all this. A lot of times nothing will sit straight. So we need this thing to sit straight. So I'm gonna hold it straight there, and once I have it straight, we will continue this video. That looks pretty good there. But you see how it wanted to spin on me? So I like to use vice grip to grab this little guy in place. Too much down. I'm gonna go a little bit on this side. Oh, my glove is caught. So that looks good there. I like it right there. So a little bit high on this side. Perfect. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how this side is. Okay, there you go. So give me a moment. Let me set all this up and then I will show you guys. So here I am with the strut. No bolt on it yet. As you can see right there, my nut is sitting over here. And this thing aligns pretty well. So if you do the job properly and you know what you're doing, make sure you put the strut in nicely and smoothly so you don't hurt yourself. Because it is dangerous. It's not like something that you want to play around with. So let me get my tool here. So we're gonna have to align the base, and the base is kind of a little bit off, but I will take care of that in a moment. So once I catch this, that way we know we're safe. So now you can pull down on the strut and then release it up. You see that, what I'm doing here? You can pull down. Remember I showed you the strut is two ways, and come back up. Go down, come back up. Go down, and come back up. And there you have it. So what we want to do here is, the base gotta sit on the little spot right there. So that's where I want to keep it at. So remember, you don't want to go crazy turning this, because if the bore shaft turns in the middle, and once this is sitting in the car, it will allow you to put that bolt in. So that's where I usually leave it at. We're gonna come back down, and there we have it. Alright guys, so hopefully this video helps you guys out. I'm gonna put this on the cart, and then we will continue. Make sure the bottom base is good, and I will meet you guys on the car next. So guys, next step here is we're gonna get the strut in. Remember, the strut has this little guy right here, so everything has to be lining perfectly and evenly. You can't go wrong, okay? If you try to go wrong, you just want to mess it up. Other than that, should be no issues. So the customer has new bolts. Perfect. One down here. 3 new bolts. So I am going to lock all these up. Once the car sits down, I want to lock up the center bolt. And we're pretty much done down here. So up here. So let me get the spindle and we'll put that in next. But let me finish out these bolts so the strut just doesn't move around crazy. Okay, next up is, you see this little guy right here? This is gonna sit. I'm gonna show you first. Let's put some lubrication around this, and I'm gonna clean my hands off. Okay, so this little notch goes right in here, okay? So remember what I told you guys, you can turn this baby around, okay? What I want to is here, it's gonna eventually come over here, okay? This is gonna be the perfect spot, but so I can see here and have your bolt ready. So this bolt sits right in that little notch too. So what we're gonna do here is, we're not worried about, you know what, let's twist it so we can see it from this end, and our spindle will go in nicely and easily. If your strut is old, you need just lubricate it, but this thing is just turning as we turn. I want to be able to see the rear end. Okay, come on. Maybe I'll tap on it a little bit. Yeah, I'll tap on it a little bit. You know what? It's better this way, the camera angle. This is where you need two people, okay? This is not one person job here. Maybe that angle will be better for me right there. Yep. Stops there because the back is not aligned. Let's take a look. I need to turn this a little bit that way. There you go. That's the spot. So it's got to be flush. Okay, it's got to be flush. Then your bolt will go in. Where's my impact? Let me get my impact. So I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then I'm gonna end the job, and you guys can just finish everything out. There you go. Let's get the axle in, and then we'll do the bottom ball joint, and we will end the video there. Okay, so this caliper is gonna knock me out today. So same procedure to get your ball joint in. We're gonna push the arm down. What's gonna bother us is the axle, and make sure you don't hurt yourself. You don't want to put your hands down there and the axle won't kind of get you. And this caliper, if you got this freaking caliper just hanging there. So let me get my axle all the way in. There we go. Axle's in. Just don't put your hands anywhere near underneath that ball joint and the spindle, because it will hurt you if it comes out. See how that came out? My ball joint's not in, but everything just, axle just went in. My camera's on the way. It's kind of disturbing my angle. So let me attempt one more time. Like I said, two-man job. Two people job. I might have to call one of my friends, one of my buddies, because this is gonna kind of, I don't want to hurt myself, because if I hurt myself, that's it. That's the end of today's. Ah. There you go. Got this guy right in there. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna wiggle it, and it's gonna go in, and then after that, just get everything in there, and bada bing, bada boom. Lock up all the bolts, put the caliper, rotor, everything, axle bolt in, notch the axle bolt, ABS sensor, everything's gotta be in. Double check your job. Bring the car down with the wheels on and everything's on, and tighten up the top bolts. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for watching my video.